everyone, and welcome back to Chelle's Glam Home. Well, today I'm excited to share, guys, another 4 DIY farmhouse inspired home decor ideas. Chelles shopped her home again and came up with a few ideas in a farmhouse style. I hope you enjoy. To start with, guys, I had this old lamp. It had been previously painted a blush pink, but I decided that I wanted to give it a little bit of turquoise love. Taking my favourite shade of turquoise by Dulux, I took a roller and some paint and I covered the entire lamp. I painted the lamp and gave it 2 coats, letting it dry in between. Taking a smaller brush, I also went round the edges where it was hard to get the roller into. Guys, I absolutely love to paint my projects. It's one of my favourite things to do. I don't know what it is, but I find painting very therapeutic and very relaxing. Once it was completely dry, I then took this beautiful burlap ribbon that I picked up from my local dollar store. I measured it around the lamp and cut it to size and then hot glued it in place. I then took one of these amazing paper flowers that I also picked up from the dollar store and I hot glued it to the centre of the lamp. I then added a burlap style lampshade to give that farmhouse rustic charm. Guys, this was such a simple DIY project, but I got the look I was after with just the combination of the right colours. The rustic style of the burlap with the paper flowers and the pop of colour in the turquoise ties in so beautifully with the farmhouse feel I was aiming for. My next DIY project is based on the fact that I love flowers. So I took this letter G, which is the start of our surname, and I took it outside and spray painted it my favourite colour, white. And taking some of these adorable little paper flowers, also from the dollar store, I hot glued them around the G. Once the flowers were all complete, I wanted to add a little bit of rustic charm, so I shopped my home yet again and found this old sign, which I decided to turn over and use the back of to decorate my G. Taking that pretty burlap ribbon once again, I hot glued it to the centre of the board and cut it to size. I then took my hot glue gun again and I added my pretty G to the centre of the board. I then took some string and I added it to the tops and tied it in place to create a handle. Once it was complete, I then took these pretty burlap bows and I added one to each corner. These dollar store bows actually came on little pegs, so I just simply clipped them to each corner. And here is my pretty little floral G. Guys, I had so much fun creating this one. I simply shopped my home, found dollar store items and created a little farmhouse effect that I think looks so beautiful on my entryway table. Farmhouse decorating, guys, is such fun. I love to shop my own home and see if I can find things that I can create and give it that farmhouse touch. The most inspiring thing about farmhouse decorating is that you don't have to spend a lot of money. Guys, I encourage you to shop your own home. Check out your local thrift stores or local garage sales. You'll be surprised at what you find that has that little farmhouse look about it that you could possibly DIY yourself and create something farmhouse for your home. My next DIY, guys, is a prime example of that. I picked up these adorable little bookends from a local thrift store for just 50 cents, and I had a wonderful idea in mind to give them a little farmhouse touch. I took them outside and sprayed them completely white, and taking that pretty burlap ribbon once again, I cut it to size so I'd have a little square on each of the bookends. I then hot glued those little squares to each of the bookends. Then taking another one of those beautiful paper flowers, I added one to the centre. I also took these little daisy-like flowers from the dollar store and I cut off their stems and hot glued them around the side of the bookend. Off camera, guys, I also added a little string of decorative adhesive pearls down each side, which you'll see here. I love how simple these DIYs were, guys, but the most thing that I love is that these were simple thrift store finds. Even the book I covered in a rustic type fabric to give that farmhouse-like look that would tie in so beautifully with the little flowers. And my final DIY, guys, starts with this kitchen cutting board. I picked this up from my local reject shop and I love that it was already stained timber and it had that rustic feel about it. Also from my dollar store, I picked up this to-do list, which I knew would go perfectly for what I had in mind. I also had these adorable little chalkboard clips, and playing around with a few ideas, I picked up this little watering can, but actually decided to not use it in this DIY. I took some decorative bows as well as those little paper flowers and played around with a little design and hot glued everything in place. I wanted to create an adorable display for my kitchen. This also, guys, would be such a wonderful gift idea for possibly a kitchen tea. I love that the combination of the chalkboard, the little bows and the paper flowers all come together so beautifully on the rustic cutting board. Guys, I so love how this particular one came. It was a little bit of a, how am I going to do this? Let's put a few ideas together. And I'm so happy with the combination of items that I used to display this on the cutting board. guys, I hope I've inspired you to do a little farmhouse decorating this weekend. Guys, don't be afraid to use different styles to your liking. Farmhouse doesn't necessarily have to be one particular style. I'm all about doing your own personal touch in your home so you can be surrounded by pretty things that you love. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I truly hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope I've inspired you to have a go at doing a few little DIY projects this weekend and giving them your own personal farmhouse touch. Leave a comment down below which was your favourite project, and also let me know, guys, if you're enjoying this farmhouse style of decorating from Chelles, and let me know what you would love to see next. Don't forget, guys, to like, share and subscribe to my channel and tap that notification bell so you'll be aware next time I upload a video. So until next time, my friends, I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.